Seaflower Pelagic Processing last week failed in its attempt to obtain a court order to stop the government from auctioning 24,333 tons of horse mackerel. Gaumap and another board member of Fishcor, who both also served on the Seaflower board, resigned, citing conflict of interest for serving on both Fishcor and Seaflower boards. Gaumap says that his and Hengura's resignations were due to the fact that they did not want to be party to the court interdict against the minister. Last week, Deputy Judge President Jose Angula dismissed the urgent application by Seaflower Pelagic in the Windhoek High Court. It was also ordered that Seaflower Pelagic Processing pay Fishcor's legal costs. Gaumap, in a statement, expressed relief, saying the judgment provides Fishcor with room to best serve its rightful purpose as mandated under its act. He further indicated that the judgment now gives Fishcor the opportunity to look into the quota-usage agreements with Seaflower, which he described as incestuous. Based on the judgment, he says, it is clear that the agreements signed between the two entities reek of a corrupt relationship. Gaumap further suggested that those agreements went against public interest and policy and contrary to the beneficial agreement Fishcor is supposed to promote in the public interest. He laments that the agreement on which SPP based its court arguments were a clear case of Fishcor abdicating its rights, obligations and title deeds to Seaflower through third-party agreements. Gaumap further disputed SPP's argument that auctioning of government's quotas would result in possible job losses in the fishing sector. He says that Fishcor, as designated rights holder, secured quotas for Seaflower to safeguard employment of its workers. Seaflower Pelagic wanted the court to stop the government's auctioning of 24,333 metric tons of horse mackerel based on claims that it has an agreement with Fishcor that the state-owned company would make a quota of 5,000 tons of horse mackerel available to it annually for 15 years until 2033. Gaumap says Seaflower can hardly show how they have utilized the 25,500 ton quota that it received this year. Emil Sebeb, NBC News, Windhoek.